Most people give up on meditation because they think they're doing it wrong or they're not getting the benefits that they thought they were going to get. I used to be one of them. And in this video, I'm going to talk about what I wish I knew or what I wish somebody told me when I first started meditating. When I first started meditating, I was 11 years old and I was looking for a way to study myself, to study this creation and this design. I was a very deep child, let's say. And that I was just very curious about how my mind worked and how my body worked and how this awareness and consciousness were working. And I wanted a direct way to experience that. And so I, found meditation, but in that process to find what worked for me at that time, which was breath-focused meditation, focusing on my nostrils and paying attention, I went through a lot of trial and errors. And if I had not kept going and found what worked for me, I definitely would have given up on meditation and said, it doesn't work and it's not for me and all this kind of stuff. So I started, I did a body scan meditation once and I couldn't feel my body and I was totally freaked out. I was like, I literally cannot, I feel empty inside my body. And I remember just freaking out so much. And I also did like other guided imagery meditations where you're like, I was visualizing pyramids and like walking and like trying to go talk to my higher self and all this kind of stuff. And then that also didn't ring with me. And like this, I tried different meditations, different guided meditations, some of them where they're just kind of talking to you, or mantra ones where I'm just repeating, words in my head. And I tried all of these and I was like, this just isn't what I am looking for. And I thought, oh, well, I tried all the meditations and they don't all seem super authentic or like they just didn't ring with me. And one thing I didn't realize, and what I wish somebody would tell me, or what I wish I knew, is that meditation is like exercise. There's hundreds, thousands of different exercises, different routines, different equipment, different things that you can do to take care of your physical health, to strengthen, have more cardio, all this good stuff, right? Meditation is the same. There's so many different ones. And just like in exercise, you might not like a certain exercise, but you might like another one. And so for me, it was like, I was not that good at basketball. But if I thought in my head that all exercise was basketball, I probably would never exercise again. I'd be like, it's just, I'm not good at it. I can see that other people are enjoying it and they're playing and they're physically fit and all this kind of good stuff, but it just was not a sport that connected to me. And like this, right? You probably have sports that you've tried and you're just like, I just don't have the knack for it, or I just don't enjoy it in that particular way. But then there's other ones that you're like, oh, this is it. Or at the very least, you're a little more neutral to positive towards it. And maybe you have a sport that you absolutely love. And everybody is unique in that sense, in that not every sport or every exercise is going to work for your particular body. In the same way, meditation is the same, right? It takes into consideration your experience of that meditation, takes into consideration your own personal attributes. Maybe you're gifted in one way, not the other. For example, one of the meditations that I did was focused a lot on emotions. And so maybe if you're more emotional, that's the one that'll work for you. Maybe so it's just like having this idea that there's so many meditations that work. And if you judge meditation itself by the couple or maybe just one time you've tried meditating and you're like, well, meditation doesn't work. It's kind of like trying one exercise and being like, well, exercise doesn't work. Meditation works. It's been scientifically proven beyond a shadow of a doubt. And even before then, for thousands of years, people have been investing their time and effort just to be like, hey, this does work. So meditation does work. And the secret is trying to find the one that most suits you. And another thing that I wish that I knew when I first started is that daily practice is important, particularly to get the much deeper benefits of meditation, the more spiritual, like more self-awareness, more emotional resilience. For these kinds of bigger benefits, like character affecting benefits, you need a daily meditation practice. It's kind of like, back to the analogy of exercise. If you go to the gym, you know, for 1 hour, one day out of the month, you're not really going to get the long-term benefits of, the cardiovascular health, the muscle improvement, the strength, all of this stuff, just because you're not doing it enough and you're not doing it on a daily basis, right? It's very simple. And so it's kind of the same with meditation is to get the real benefits, to get the deeper benefits, you have to do it every single day. And is that fair? Is that like some people have this expectation that, well, I should just meditate for 5 minutes and I should have zero stress the rest of the day and zero anxiety. And that is just not how life works. It would be the same as saying, I want to go work out 5 minutes a day and I want to have six-pack abs. I want the biggest chest in the world. I want to be looking like a bodybuilder, but I just want to work out 5 minutes a day. That's it, right? It is this kind of expectation is just dumb, right? It's foolish. And so you don't want to be doing that, and really recognize this is a lifestyle. To keep the benefits, you have to do it every single day, and to enhance the benefits and to get the deeper benefits of self-awareness, emotional resilience, you absolutely need to do it every single day. And so with this deep, intensifying daily practice, what happens is, let's say in the short term, you meditate 5, 10 minutes, 20 minutes in the morning. More immediate is, let's say you're in a anxious state later on in the day. Your morning meditation will anchor you. It'll decrease the anxiety that you feel in the moment. And it'll give you a tool in the moment, right? You can always bring your awareness to your breath, and your breath will help you in the moment of the anxiety or whatever the thing might be that it is helping you with. And then, so it helps you immediately, but that is like the short-term benefit. It is just like helping you in the moment of the anxiety, the depression, the emotional turmoil, whatever it might be. But what happens long-term with daily practice is even getting anxious will start to go down, right? So that you become just a less anxious person. So meditation first starts as a tool to help you in the moments of anxiety, in the moments of depression, in the moments of mental and emotional turbulence, to, over the long term, completely decreasing the turbulence itself, right? And so to get these long-term benefits that really starts to change your character, starts to change you at the deeper level, you need more long-term practice. And what that eventually starts to hit into is it starts to hit into the deeper issues we have, right? Because you might have, I'll take an example of anxiety. You might, on the surface, be anxious about a situation, anxious about a person, anxious about something, right? There's something external you can point to, and I'm anxious for my meeting coming up later, or I have a presentation, or I've got this test. And so meditation first starts helping you with anxiety on that level, right? And then it goes much deeper, right? It goes a little bit deeper, and it goes into anxiety buildup over your life about relationships in general. Maybe you're socially anxious, right? And it doesn't matter the specific situation, as you have social anxiety, so that even if something is happening socially, something isn't happening to cause you stress, like you're in an argument or something, even if that's not happening, you'll still have this social anxiety, like this fear. And meditation, right, medium term, will start to hit at that. It will start to hit at those a little bit deeper into your subconscious mind, things that are bothering you, right? And it'll start to heal that, right? So in the short term, it'll help you with anxiety for specific situations and specific things that are actually causing anxiety. and then you'll start to be less anxious about those, and then it'll start to help the a little bit deeper of like things that you've accumulated over time, character traits. And then longer term, right, it starts to hit at, let's say, keeping with anxiety, at your anxiety over life, right? Your anxiety over what is it to be alive, right? What is the meaning of all of this? And it starts to pierce that level too, and start to really change your relationship with life. And so it's like with this anxiety as an example, right? There's so many layers and depths to it. And to get to those deeper and deeper depths for meditation to help you, you must be meditating consistently. You must be meditating authentically with the most intent, with so much effort, right? And the right kind of effort. You got to work so hard if you want your meditation to pierce that level. And you got to have so much grace. You got to have so much intuition, intuitive ability to really go to the depths of your mind and all these benefits. And so these highest benefits of meditation, I wish somebody would have told me sooner that these are not immediate. This is not going to happen because you meditated for a few days in a row or even a few months in a row. It's going to take a long time. And so these are the things that I wish that somebody told me when I first started meditating. So if you have been meditating for a while or you're completely new, just remember, meditation takes time to work, and it should also work immediately, but immediately not as much as long term. And, just keep meditating. Thank you so much.